Hello! Oh, I am so in love with this set. I want them on me now. They're just... So one of my regulars came in. We have filed off her previous set, so there's a little bit of acrylic left on, like thin clear base, but we are resculpting today. Her nails, naturally, they've got a really deep C curve and they do hook a little, so every couple of months we do take them entirely off and resculpt, just so that they stay nicely balanced, and so they'll stay nice and strong. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a thin clear base first of all. So we haven't blinged her out lately, and as some of you may have noticed from her picture, and is always commented, her wedding ring is rather impressive, so we wanted to put a big cluster on, and it actually really nicely matches her wedding ring. So I just had in my head some like a full glitter nail and a few full colour nails. So once I've got this thin clear base on, I'm coming in with HD Pro Acrylic, and this is Silver Dollar, and this is a really nice, it's part of like the pastel flower collection, and it is like a pastel-y grey, and it's got a lovely silver sheen to it. So I'm just going to pretty much paint this on as a design layer, just to get that nice base layer of grey on the pinky finger. And once that's all set, I'm going to cap that in clear acrylic. And I always use my colours as design powders and cap in clear, because clear is always, first of all, much stronger, but also that little bit cheaper because it hasn't got all the pigment and colour in. So I always use colours as design and then cap in clear. And with the ring figure again, I've applied that thin clear base, always applying that thin clear base so that when we come to redesign in 3 weeks time, I've got a base to work back to. And then I'm doing a full colour nail here, and I'm using Rosy Peach. Now I don't need to cap in clear with this because it's a cover pink, it's a strength powder, so I'm going to create the entire nail with this cover pink. And then on the middle finger I am doing the full glitter now. Now this glitter is from the Circus collection. As I'm recording and voicing over, this hasn't been launched yet. It is available in the May VIPs and will be available for general launch in June. I'm in love with it. This is Elephant Parade. I think I've said that already. I don't know. Oh, this is one of my favourites from this collection. The whole collection is pretty stunning, but the Elephant Parade glitter is definitely a favourite of mine. So I'm just using small beads of clear acrylic to pick up that glitter, using the tip of my brush then to nudge it around into place, making sure I've got full coverage on the nail, and then I'm using my wet brush just to pick up random bits of glitter so I know it's got red dots and stuff in. So just using my wet brush to pick out certain bits of glitter just to add into the design there. And then on the pointer finger I'm going to be using rouge. So I've just applied a thin clear base, then going to go back and cap the full glitter now because I've given it a chance just for that glitter to set into place. And then I will be putting the colour on the pointer finger. So this red, oh, it's beautiful. It's a really nice, it's a kind of deep but a fun red, very sexy. This really makes me just think of Moulin Rouge. So you always want to make sure, especially with a colour like this, that you have a clear base because reds are notorious for staining the nail plate. So always make sure you've got a nice thin base, a clear base to work back to. And again, I'm just using this as a design colour. Just applying that red, and then I'm going to cap in clear. Then coming in and capping that in clear. This is also a red that would look really pretty matte, I think, because that shimmer makes them look slightly satiny when they go matte. Then on the thumb I did a full glitter nail, and then I will file these in. As always, have a look in the link below. There is a link to my filing routines video. And then we're coming in with the cluster. So my Swarovskis, there are lots available on the Glitter Fairy website. Also what I do is I tend to just buy red, like if I want reds, I will buy numerous different shades of reds in different sizes and pop them all together. So when people ask what colour is this, what colour is that, I can't really say because I make little mixes myself, and I would encourage you to do the same. But this is one of the cubes. This is Crystal AB. Oh, I love it. So I'm gluing this one into place, and then I'm going to come in with some of my Accents Gel Play gel to apply the Chaton back rounds. So I'm just using a detailer brush and applying a bit of this gel. So the key with all clusters is you want to make them as smooth as possible, so you can't get like your hair and stuff like that caught underneath, and so the crystals will be pinging off. So I'm applying that round back on there. I've then cured that for 30 seconds, and then coming in with another bead of gel, placing it in there, and then I'm going to place another chaton in there. I do it in steps. I know some people put a big bead on and then pop them on and cure, but I do it this way so I know that the light has been able to get in and cure that gel. Just having to spin around those chatons. So you always want to be working to try and make a complete design so it's all nice and smooth together. And then I'm going to come in with my flat back crystals. I'm going to start with one of the raindrop, and these are in Silver Night. I know what shade this one is. And I let the design kind of flow. You'll have like little gaps like that, so I could easily just slide the tip of the crystal. I'm so sorry. But the tip of the crystal just in there so that there's not going to be any gaps that like your hair and stuff can get caught in. So that's the thing, like you want to make sure that these clusters can be wearable and you're not going to be catching them all the time. And then I'm going to come in with my round flat backs. So I just slowly add a little bit of glue at a time and just pop the different coloured flat backs on there. I use glue on a filed nail. I think this set cures, affixes, that's the word I'm looking for, much better. And then I will top coat round because I find that the glue sticks much better to the filed acrylic than on a top coated nail. So I'm just going to continue to add crystals until I'm happy with the design and that it's complete. So now I'm coming in with my detailer brush and my usual top coat, and I'm just going to top coat around the crystals and making sure all the little gaps in between the large cluster crystals are filled, making sure all the nail is thoroughly top coated, going up against the crystals but not over them, because remember when you go over them you really dull the shine because it's the way the crystal is cut which is what gives it its beautiful shine. As you can see, I'm just encouraging a little bead of top coat there into those gaps so that it just means it's more wearable and more comfortable for your clients. Then I'm top coating all the other nails, and then I'm going to cure for a good 60 seconds in my LED lamp. done and it's all cooled down. Just applying a little bit of cuticle oil and we're finished. I just, no words. I love this design so much. Both the glitter and the chatons are just, and the cluster is just so friggin' sparkly. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope it's inspired you, and I shall see you all again soon. Bye!